TK is a warrior. Boss is ready to go.
Contrast in personalities, they're very much different. Contrast in organizations that they fought for in Japan. Pancrase for Boss Rutten and the Rings organization for Tsuyoshi Kohsaka, and of course the difference in styles. Rutten comes in here with the reputation of being a murderous kicker and murderous striker. He only could use open hands in Pancrase, but now he can use closed fist. And it'll be interesting to see how Kohsaka can bear the strike attack of Boss Rutten, and can he get him down so that he can use his grappling skills. And he succeeded.
TK in the guard of Boss Rutten has Boss up against the octagon fencing in front of Maurice Smith, the former champion. A man who Rutten defeated twice in Pancrase, once by knee bar, once by choke. Rutten has lost twice to Ken Shamrock. He's 2-1 against Frank Shamrock.
And the question is Rutten trained in the guard position being pushed up against the fence. That's something that he never faced in the Pancrase. They use a ring style, and if you go out and under, they bring you back and start you over. Here, there's no getting out.
Now you can avoid a submission by getting yourself to the ropes. And this is going to be a continuous, pressurous fight, where there are more natural stoppages in the Pancrase style. TK bursts onto the scene.
Side mount.
In his defeat of Chemo.
And that's a tactic I haven't seen yet. And I always wondered why people didn't elbow the thigh. If you're going to kick the thigh, why not elbow it? And Boss Rutten explodes right from underneath. They're back up on their feet.
TK keeping the hands up, Jeff, as he tries to close the gap a lot.
Rutten's legs are really where his reputation lies. They say he was the hardest kicker ever in Pancrase. Well, one thing's for sure, of all this video I've scouted of Boss Rutten, he can be taken down. And this is Kohsaka's domain.
Keep in mind.
And he immediately swings Boss Rutten again to take advantage of fence.
Keep in mind, Jeff, that you talk about the dangerous kicks of Boss Rutten. TK's one of his best friends and training partners, Maurice Smith. Not a bad kicker himself.
Not at all. That alliance served two purposes. It taught Maurice Smith the guard to beat Coleman, and it's helping striking ability by Maurice teaching Kohsaka.
Displayed there momentarily by TK. That's the one thing TK had to do, was get used to getting hit. He's trying to deliver the blows, and he connects with Rutten there.
Good work, you're doing good.
Rutten was very loose coming into tonight's fight. Out from the guard, a couple of quick lefts.
Short, straight lefts by Rutten, creating some distance and striking from the bottom.
TK, a great competitor, also one of the nicest gentlemen you will ever deal with.
And if there's one thing we've seen about Kohsaka, he doesn't tire.
No.
He will keep this pace the whole time.
He's working out on a $30,000 treadmill to work on his conditioning. His conditioning looks excellent here as he works from up top.
And Rutten got a couple of stiff rights in there.
TK trying to counter. Oh, he delivers there. That one got through. And there is Rutten again. Oh, that one got through a bit too. Rutten's a bit bloodied up, yep. Now Rutten working the backside. There's the elbows to the thigh. And to the side.
Nice
Various strikes. TK knows he can't leave that area of his face vulnerable to the left leg of Boss Rutten. There it is again.
And he's waiting for him to throw the punch before he throws the knee. Because he knows that one got into the midsection of Boss Rutten.
Kohsaka said about Boss, he's very smart. His groundwork is getting better. And he is a fast striker. Does this advantage Kohsaka, Jeff?
On the ground, absolutely. Absolutely.
And ironically, we haven't seen the world-famous TK guard have to be utilized yet.
Well, the big question is can Rutten take down Kohsaka? Most people think no, unless it comes after a heavy strike.
Great aggressiveness being utilized by TK. Back to the corner, he is set.
Got to improve it again. Get back to your corner.
Kohsaka was active, but John McCarthy said you need to improve from the position. So basically what he was saying is you're in the guard, neither one of you try to improve from it. I'm going to stand you up and we're going to get more action on the feet.
This is 12-3 on the road to the heavyweight title. Already an advancement being made tonight by Pedro Rizzo in his split decision victory over Mark the Hammer Coleman.
And Bas Rutten's hands are down a little bit now. Halfway up the chest.
Let's go.
Halfway through the regulation time period. Rutten has not lost a match in 3 years. Kohsaka was very impressive against Pete Williams in Brazil.
Double. Ducked the punch, came right up clean.
Trying to get back to the guard position. Half applied.
And Tsuyoshi Kohsaka doing a great job of tying up the striker, Bas Rutten.
These young men know each other very, very well.
And they have many common opponents.
No question.
Smith has lost twice to Bas Rutten. Smith knows Rutten well, certainly a great striker, can imitate Bas Rutten's kickboxing style to work with Kohsaka. That is why we see so many alliances between fighters, so that they can learn from one another. And the one thing said about Tsuyoshi Kohsaka's a weakness is he can cut easily. And right now he appears to have a small one over his left eye.
Track and field star in high school. Bas Rutten started training in the martial arts at age 14 after about 2 years of begging his parents to allow him to do so. After 2 weeks of training, he broke a guy's nose in a street fight. Mom and Dad said that's the end of that. So he didn't resume formal training until he was 21 years old. Now he fights for a living and does it pretty darn well. Both have open cuts on each other. Ironically, both have beat Maurice.
That's interesting, boy. Bas is so fast that as Kohsaka raises, he fires those small little jab punches, short, maybe 6-inch punches, but they have an effect. Oh, there's a right. Another one.
Does Kohsaka appear to be quicker than he has been in fights past? Jeff, to you, can you tell a difference?
Not in striking skill. You know, down here on the ground, it's just up to the opponent's guard. The arms get in the way. How do you beat those arms? Kohsaka's been active. He's always been punching from within Rutten's guard.
Maybe that's the proper word. Much more active with his striking than he had been in the past.
Well, particularly Pete Williams, for some reason, those two didn't strike much on the ground.
Well, that's direct result of working with Maurice Smith. They're back up again.
Bas Rutten has a huge welt under his left eye.
9.5 into it.
Stay right there. You see a towel. How you feel? You face me, all right?
John McCarthy, as always, doing a great job inside the octagon.
Are you ready? Let's get it on. Come on now.
John just checking both fighters. Check Bas Rutten's face. Has a small cut, but also a welt. And they continue, and Rutten Really hasn't gotten on board with his big leg kicks against Kohsaka. Oh, and that one scored. That one hit hard. Came inside instead of outside.
That left a little welt on the inside of TK's right leg.
Instantly.
Nice show of sportsmanship.
Well, Kohsaka keeps stomping that leg. That must have stung. That one must have hurt.
Now remember the analogy used before in talking about the kicking ability of Maurice Smith. It's like a baseball bat coming across your leg at 80 miles an hour. Both knees, the inside of the knees, are bruised up. Generally, we see the outside like we saw in the Coleman fight, Jeff. TK shoots. They're back up.
Rutten had to do everything he could just to sprawl out.
1 minute, 5 seconds remaining in regulation, and then just a single 3-minute overtime. High kick again. Blazed away from TK.
Rutten's going for it now.
If that lands, that's trouble.
This has been a great fight. This really has been a very technical and tactical fight. Kohsaka controlling it early. Boss Rutten now trying to impose his will, his skills. And those are his kicks and strikes.
That'll leave a mark.
Yeah, Rutten looked like he wanted to pull the trigger and just held on it.
Inside of the knee again, Jeff.
That was lower on the leg. Almost a sweep style. Tsuyoshi able to get the weight off that leg before Boss can really deliver one of those. And you see how quick they come. That leg goes out and back and it hits with power.
Oh, he delivered again. A good flurry. Rutten appears to be getting stronger as the match goes deeper and deeper. That was an impressive final 60 seconds of regulation for that man making his debut.
Yes, it did. He seemed to pick it up right there. He seemed to impose his will and say, I'm going to start kicking at you.
1 minute and 3 minutes left, okay? That's right.
Those are his weapons. Those are his infamous weapons. Trademark in Japan. The results of this, Mike, are going to have ramifications in Japan because they both compete. Have competed over there, pancrase and rings. Some earlier action there, a good solid shot to the stomach by Tsuyoshi Kohsaka. He would go back and forth, punching to the stomach, and then up on the feet, Rutten trying to get back in it. Some knees from that guard, and then that big kick, which missed Kohsaka, but it gives you an idea of what Boss Rutten is capable of doing.
Are you ready?
Surprised we didn't see that earlier in the fight.
Circle, all the way back. Are you ready? Let's get it on, come on.
Can't wait to get it going again.
3 minutes.
Don't leave it to a judge, come on.
This all comes down to these 3 minutes.
Rutten's got some confidence in this overtime. He became a bit of a different fighter in the final 60 seconds of the regulation. Bit of a different game. You can learn about it, fight about it, read about it, but until you do it, you can't tell the difference in mixed martial arts. The close fifth connects. TK mad at himself for letting it get through. Oh, again! A combination!
A 1-2. Kohsaka's trying to punch with Boss Rutten, and I'm wondering why he doesn't bull rush and try to get under. Oh, nice straight punches there.
Wow, this one is close. This is going to be a tough decision if it goes that far. And again, good striking by Boss Rutten, answered by a knee.
Nice trade. Great fighting.
These guys are awesome tonight. And these are heavyweights, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. As I told you earlier, I'm a bit biased about the heavyweight division.
Big fan of the heavyweight division. My partner, Jeff Blattner. One goes up with the arm. One goes to the midsection with the leg.
Kohsaka can get a takedown here. He might be able to ice it.
Again a strike. Aggressiveness again.
Boss Rutten now imposing his will.
High kick, left leg.
Right hand.
again, aggressiveness. Leg up.
He likes to go for the guillotine here.
Rutten with the knee. TK backs off. A cut underneath the left eye of Tsuyoshi Kohsaka. And another knee. Rutten's taken over. Rutten's taken over. It's over. Rutten has won its UFC debut.
Incredible victory for Bas Rutten. Might have been behind on the judges' card going into overtime, but he picked up the pace. He imposed his will on a very game Tsuyoshi Kohsaka. And it was the leg kicks, the knees, and the punches in tandem in that final flurry that put Kohsaka down. Kohsaka wipes his eye after that attempted takedown, and that knee started it. Punches. Once he went down, again a knee, and that's when John McCarthy moved in. Kohsaka, stunned by that flurry, unable to defend himself, and McCarthy ended the fight.
At 2 minutes, 15 seconds of overtime, we have a winner by referee stoppage. For the winner on his road to the heavyweight UFC championship,